Hi guys, today we are back with another episode of Regal Tales. Now last episode I left off where I don't remember. But let's get into it. Captain Alton swallowed in his armor, nearly too dazed to plead for help or even warn them. A faint cry passes from him as the darkness outside abruptly sucks him in. He re-emerges instantly, flying directly onto the war mat. Everyone become paralyzed with fear at the sight, even the guards. Then came the growling. Everyone returned his or her gaze back to entrance. The poor captain had flown through. A sinister, ferocious lioness towering over the guards as if they were ants. I seen this from the preview. Her fierce ember eyes glared coldly at the frightened king. She began to approach him. It was only that the guards snapped and aimed their spears at her. She, however, could care less. Her eyes were on everyone. "We missed the party, you said. Naja." She pushed him out of the way, proceeding to where the captain laid on the war mat. Gripping him by the scruff of his neck, she prompted his head to her side. "You hear that, Alton? We're too late, it seems." "How awful. I guess you were just right about keeping your mouth shut. Too much talking slows us down." She flings the day's ram back on the table. Nobody speaks afterwards. The only sound that kept the room alive was the aching moans of the battered captain. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Nash. Ah! A savage rage flooded the room, and Naja in the center of it. With a single swoop, the monstrous lioness took hold of the oak table by its end and swung it over its head. The leper king ducked in time to miss it, save for his two guards, and the captain flung across the room after impact. Naja leaped after King and strung his neck up by his cape with her bare fists. "Unhand me, Don't you dare give me orders. Not after you lot did." Now, Naja, despite what it looked like, we did everything you did to try and help your son Joku." The howling wind from the night sky cried out to the hallowed halls of the fortress. The brisk cold air finally found its way into the war room and shook everyone to their core. The instant the Baron muttered out the name of Maja's son, Naja let go of the king and let him fall. Her bloodshot eyes sliced through the air and aimed intently at the cowering rooster. While Naja stalked her way to the Baron, he frantically shot his gaze at his fellow allies, praying for any of them to vouch for him, but nobody did. The Baron suddenly was stricken with pain and gasping for air. In that instant of seeking out aid from his colleagues, the lioness snaps her talons around the elderly rooster's neck. Naja hoisted Horkum up against the wall, her eyes storming with rage and tears. "Don't lie!" Her grip around his neck tightened horrifically as Horkum started to turn blue with his eyes bulging out. "Alton told me everything." She slams to the tiled floor, leaving massive cracks in the center. Her fury gaze bolts at everyone in the room now. "You all had a part to play in this assault, and you did nothing. Now listen, my dear. You all had troops in the area. We all had the field advantage. And what all you decided to do behind my back? We had no other options, Naja." No options? No options? Cunning and landside, burying my men, my son, was the only option you worms had. I should kill you all for this, especially you." She pounces towards the flinching Barrington and slams a mighty kick into his back. She arches down with her fangs bared behind his neck. "What did you say, Alton, again? Spare the archers and let the king do the rest?" "That's enough." A bear claw snarled around Naja's shoulder and forced all its strength to pull her around. General Corm, a stocky grizzly bear clad in silver armored plating, snarled the lioness. However, a grim reminder sinks into his face as Naja snaps around, glares him down at eye level. Remembering just how tall and barbarically built she was, she towers to her full height and is a full foot over him, growling intensely. Naja, listen. I know you're angry. Naja, snarling, puts emphasis on his words by tightening her grip on Harkham's neck, causing him to squeak. I'm sorry I'm not reading it. I'm really reading it to myself, so. You can't. She beat everyone up in the king's table. Poor Naja. Opa said her name. I feel bad for her. I mean, she lost her husband and her son. Zuda. I like the white wolf Zuda. It's pretty cool. Let's go with the tree. I feel so sad for her.